Hello, my lovelies, my lovelies, my lovelies. It is so wonderful to have you here again with me. Welcome back to another Moonlight ASMR video. For today's video, I have an idea that I hope will be relaxing or amusing or entertaining for you all, and that is that I will be repeating in soft spoken unusual or peculiar words that are in the English language. And those words I will be giving a little bit of a description or the origin for some, but there will be like a little description after each of the words, and I hope that you guys enjoy not only the ASMR aspect but the apex aspect as well. And I don't mean to spoil, and I don't know if you guys like this or not. You can let me know in the comments, but in this video we got a win. We won this match. I can't remember how many kills we got, but it was a win. So just let me know in the comments if you guys like if I say if I got a win or if I just leave it up to you all. But here we are. And also right now, in my last video, I did mention that there would be an unboxing video for my Xbox, my new Xbox, and yes, that is still true, that is still happening. But I wanted to edit this video first, as I don't have my camera with me at the moment. But sit back and relax, relax, relax. So, our first word is not so strange. I believe most of us have probably heard this word before. Our first word is serendipity. 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 And this word appears in numerous lists of untranslatable words and is a mystery mostly for non-native speakers of English. It refers to a happy and unexpected discovery or event. Serendipity. 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 Her second word is quite funny to me, and it's gobbledygook. Gobbledygook. The word was invented by Maury Maverick, a United States politician, and was first used in 1944 when he gave a speech to describe a text riddled with official jargon and extremely complex sentence structures. Gobbledygook. Gobbledygook It's such a funny word, and especially for a politician to be using. Can't imagine that. Our next word is scrumptious. 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 Or as I like to say, scrumdiddlyumptious. 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 This food is scrumdiddlyumptious. Word is scrumptious. Scrumptious. This word is practically an onomatopoeia and refers to a delicious dish. Delicious dish. Scrumptious. Scrumptious. I know nowadays most people normally say they will say someone is looking scrumptious. If they look really good or they're dressed really well, they'll say, oh, he's looking scrumptious. Or as I say, scrumdiddlyumptious. Or for fourth word is agastopia. Agastopia. And if you are familiar with ancient Greek roots, the meaning of this word should be clear. It expresses fascination or love for a particular part of the human body. And it first appeared in the book Depraved English, and you may not find it in any dictionary. Fun fact. And we could even speak of fetishism without mincing words, much less in an article like this. I am reading from a web page, guys. I just found it and I thought it would be perfect for a video. So it's agastopia. Agastopia. Agstopia. The next word is half pace. Half pace. It is a landing, certainly, but not just any landing. It refers to that small landing at the top of a flight of stairs where you have to turn and take another flight of stairs, whether going up or down. Now, I did not know that. So, that's usually the spot where everyone stops to catch their breath when they're fighting for their life. So we've reached the half pace. I simply must stop and catch my breath. The half pace. Our sixth word is impignorate. Impignorate. And why make life difficult when it could be easy? One could say to mortgage or to hypothecate, but not to impignorate. This word certainly has all the charm of another era that truly makes you want to pawn something. So, impignorate means to mortgage. Our seventh word, gentacular. 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 When you are getting out of bed in the morning, you are offered a gentacular cup of tea. Don't be offended. It means just about anything related to breakfast. Gentacular. Gentacular. So how would you even use that in a sentence? Might I interest you in some gentacular, dear sir? I don't get it. Or would you say the eggs are simply gentacular? Or you'd say, may I have a plate of gentacular eggs? Maybe that's how you'd say it. This next one I think I am gonna struggle to pronounce, but here goes. Nudie Ustertion. Nudie Nudistortion. I think that's it. To make it simple, the word nudistortion refers to 2 days ago. That is to say, the day before yesterday. Unfortunately, it has fallen into disuse, although it is far more melodious than the day before yesterday. Nudish. Is it Nudiustertian? Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna figure out how to say this because I'm struggling. Okay, so let's see if I find it. I think it's gonna be nudistortion. Yep. Nudistortion. Okay, guys. That's a weird one. The next one is choir. But it's Quire, choir. I think that's right. You surely must have, at one time or another, wanted to order in English 24 or 25 sheets of paper without having to say, I would like 24 or 25 sheets of paper, please. Right? Problem solved. Ask for a choir. Number 10 is Yarborough. 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 Another particularly useful term for daily life, especially if you play bridge, in which case you are already familiar with it. At all events, you probably know that unpleasant feeling of having a hand where no card is higher than 9. That's a Yarborough hand. The 11th word, titty-nope. That's a funny one. Let us be precise. The scattering of crumbs left on one side of the plate, the few grains of rice sitting at the bottom of the bowl, the few drops remaining in the glass, are not mere leftovers or dregs. They are titty-nopes. Darling, you've not finished your dinner. You've still got the titty-nopes on your plate. Number 12. Winkle picker. If someday you ever manage to prepare mollusk skewers using pointy shoes, this will illustrate perfectly the sense of a winkle picker. Not clear about this yet? Winkle pickers are shoes with such a sharp point that they evoke the utensil used to prize winkles from their shells. Oh my, that's cool. Eulotricious. It's always the same story. Men and women who are allotricious don't want it this way, while those who are not would like it to be this way. Of course. Eulotricious refers to people with curly hair. Eulotricious. Oh my goodness, this next one is going to be impossible. It is cacorhapiophobia. Cacorhapiophobia. I don't know. If you suffer from this, then you would very much rather not have this word appear in a spelling bee, since it describes the fear of failure. And number 15 is Xerx. Xerx. Xertz. Who would have imagined it? This is not the name of the villain in a bad science fiction movie, but the act of gulping something down in haste. It is another word that you may not find in a dictionary. Xerx. Xertz. And then we have gerrymandering. Gerrymandering. It's a verb. It means to divide a state, a school, or a district into political units that give one group an unfair advantage. And this is weird because Jerry plus salamander equal gerrymander. And Governor Elbridge Gerry decided to rearrange the state's voting districts to benefit his party. One area of the redistricted map looked like a salamander. Born was the very word, and a questionable political practice. Gerrymandering. That's a cool fact. Fungus. Any of a group of spore-producing organisms. And this is weird because the technical term for anything from an innocent button mushroom and a delicious porcini to a nasty fungal disease. It's a gross word, so let's keep calling them button mushrooms and forget about the fungal business. AA. Basaltic lava, forming very rough, jagged masses. AA. And this is weird because shorthand for many things, including administrative assistant and Alcoholics Anonymous, but also a word in its own right, believe it or not. It originated in Hawaii, where they know a thing or two about lava, and my theory is that it's an abbreviation for people's exclamation, "Ah!" when they saw the lava coming out of the volcano. The next word is Q. Like, not the letter Q, but the word Q. A line or sequence of people or vehicles awaiting their return to be attended or proceed. The next one is vex. Vex. This one is not so weird, but it's to make someone feel annoyed or frustrated, especially with trivial matters. It's weird because it's weirdly specific and not very useful, although meetings that really should have been emails are very vexing indeed. Feel free to get up halfway through said meeting and stop vexing me, and exit the room. You may get fired, but it'll probably be worth it. Bequeath. To leave property to a person or other beneficiary. It's weird because it's hilarious sounding and perfect for slipping into everyday conversations. Not. You're unlikely to ever use it in real life, so it's a useless word. Mixology. Mixing drinks or bartending. Sounds like a serious word. You just know that what it describes, you don't want to mess around with. In that case, drink making. Kerfuffle. Now this is a personal favorite. Got into a kerfuffle. This is just my absolute one of my top 10 words. I love it. It's a commotion or fuss, especially one caused by conflicting views. And it's not a very serious sounding word. And it's so funny. I don't get it. It's just a kerfuffle. It doesn't sound like you're taking it seriously. A flub is to botch or bungle something. And it's oddly onomatopoeic. A bibble is to drink often, to eat, or to drink noisily. A bibble. A bibble. And berserk means to be out of control. And guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.